There are so many games out there that put the player responsible for another character, and sometimes those characters are kids. Two of the greatest games of the last generation follow this idea: God of War and Last of Us. Atreus and Ellie are the kids that both Kratos and Joel have to take care of, in their own ways. But, and maybe for a good reason, those are not the way we deal with our kids. Hopefully. On November 8, 2024, I became a dad to a baby boy, my first child. It's hard to put into words how life-changing this has been. I knew from the moment we found out about the pregnancy that our priorities were going to shift dramatically, and I was genuinely happy about it. Still, becoming a dad is the single greatest thing that has ever happened to me. Holding something you and your partner created together is something you can't describe until you feel it for yourself. It's both beautiful and surreal to realize that this tiny human is here because of you. And while life has drastically changed, so has my relationship with gaming. But not in the way you'd think. Let's talk about it. In Portugal, when you have a child, fathers are entitled to 1 month off work to help with the transition to this new life. During that time, I barely touched the game, and honestly, I didn't even think about it much. The focus was entirely on adapting to this new rhythm of life, supporting my girlfriend, and being there for our son. Gaming took a back seat, but I didn't mind. I was so immersed in this incredible new chapter of my life that it didn't feel like a sacrifice at all. In time, I found myself looking for games again, and even starting playing some titles on mobile. Pokemon TCG Pocket came at the right time, and I'm totally addicted to it. Even now, I don't skip a single day opening packs, and I've already completed both the original set and the second. I'm now well on my way to complete the third that came out a week ago from the publishing of this video. I also finally tried Balatro, the mobile version that's available on Apple Arcade. I'm still not that much into it, but I still haven't given it enough time. I'll probably end up spending way too much time on it once I truly decide to get into it, at least according to what everyone says about it. Now, some time has passed, and since I've been back to work for about 2 months, things are slowly returning to some kind of normal. I'm gaming again, though not as much as before, and that's okay. I've had to adjust my expectations and be realistic. Gaming simply isn't my top priority anymore, and I'm fine with that, at least for now. The first months or years of parenting require a shift in focus, and it's all part of the journey. One of the biggest changes has been the type of games I've been playing. Although I've always played both single player and multiplayer, I've been changing my habits to pretty much only playing single player games, or at least games that allow me to pause whenever I need. Multiplayer games are mostly off the table for now. I try not to wear both headphones because I want to stay alert, and I want to be readily available to help when needed. Occasionally, I'll play a quick match of Counter-Strike, but I'm careful not to overdo it. I don't want gaming to become a strain on my relationship with my girlfriend or our family life. In fact, she's the one telling me to play more CS, but I prefer not to, at least right now. Another factor cutting into my gaming time is YouTube. I'm focused on uploading more regularly, which takes up a significant portion of my free time. From brainstorming ideas and scripting, to recording and editing, creating a video is a time-intensive process. And since I only work on videos after my day job, I've had to make sacrifices, gaming being one of them. But if you are watching this video, you probably are not in this situation. You probably just want to be able to game more. I just wanted to tell you about it. I've been finding a lot of enjoyment creating these videos and interacting with the people that watch them, so it's another hobby for me that I'm glad to have. Despite the limited time, we both still find time to game. My girlfriend has also managed to play some games while our son sleeps or is more relaxed, and we've even played together on a few occasions. It's a great way to bond and unwind as a team, proving that gaming can still be a part of life as new parents. She has been playing the Tomb Raider classics that were released as a remastered package last year, and is looking forward to the release of the next installment in a few days. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm looking forward to start the new Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 soon. So yeah, I've also got my hands full. 2025 has started with some incredible games that I really want to dive into. One of the most important lessons I've learned is that keeping gaming in your life after having a kid is entirely possible, as long as you communicate with your partner and prioritize teamwork. Both of you need personal time, and finding that balance is key. Every child is different, of course. We've been fortunate enough to have a relatively calm baby who's rarely fussy. He doesn't sleep much, but even when he's awake, he's chill and smiles a lot. It's a blessing, and it's made adapting to this new life much easier. That said, I know it can be tougher for parents with more high maintenance babies. And that's when teamwork becomes even more important. And it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Parenting is an incredible but challenging experience. Some days, you're too exhausted to even think about picking up a controller or turn on the PC to play. And that's okay. It's perfectly normal to feel drained or to not want to game after a rough day. But if gaming is your way of decompressing, it's important to carve out time for it. Even short sessions can help you reset and recharge. You can even try lighter games that allow for those short bursts of time and aren't too hard on an already cluttered headspace. And when you're feeling better, you're ready for those heavier and more intensive games, if you really want it. Make sure to share some of the lighter games in the comments so other people can find them as well. As my son grows, I'm looking forward to finding ways to incorporate gaming into our lives as a family, but only if he wants it to. I'm not going to be forcing anything, and if he dislikes gaming, that's perfectly fine to me. I just want him to be able to do what he wants. Although it might be hard for him to dislike gaming, since both me and my girlfriend love it, and it's even part of our daily jobs, so yeah, there's that. While it's too early now, I can't wait for the day when we can play together and share that passion. Until then, my focus remains on ensuring my son is happy, my relationship with my girlfriend is strong, and that we're all thriving as a team. After all, parenting is the ultimate co-op game. Becoming a dad has changed my life in every way imaginable, including how I game. And while I game less, I've gained so much more. If you're a parent or soon to be one, remember, it's all about balance, communication, and embracing the journey. Gaming will always be there, but these moments with our child, they're once in a lifetime. So enjoy the ride, and don't forget to press pause every now and then. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, I'd appreciate that like in the video to help it reach more people in similar situations. Also, consider subscribing for more future content. I'll see you there.